Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm Lorraine and welcome to today's reading. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am a professional and experienced holistic and spiritual counsellor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, as well as advice with union with self and your person. If you want to know more, guys, just check out the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. All right. Okay, so you're coming in with the Star card, and you are coming in with the Hanged Man card. All right. This is about both you and your person, of course, here. Okay, so let me come in with your person first, and then I'll come in with you. All right. So what it talks about there in your reading, but what I'm picking up, all right, guys, is that for your person, cycles are ending. A cycle is ended here, or they're ending out a past cycle. Now, in terms of the Hanged Man card, here, of course, there's an awkwardness here for your person because of the past cycle, okay, because of how they were in the past cycle, and how that became part of your person's everyday life, the past cycle, their patterns and their habits here, a way in which they behaved here, toxic patterns of behavior as well. Because what it's talking about here with the Star card coming in, and this is really positive in terms of your person here, guys, is that they're making changes within themselves here. They're making changes, they're going to make changes here, all right, or they want to. There is a deep desire to be better here in your reading. But with the Hanged Man coming in here, this awkwardness is your person having to own what they've been through or what they've done, the actions that they took towards you, towards others here. You know, it's really about your person being responsible here, and being accountable as well. There is an element of humility when you are coming in with the Hanged Man card here in your reading. See, that awkwardness here for your person, what they're beginning to realize here is that it's something they truly want and desire. That's how it's coming in. There's an attraction here. See, what I also get here in your reading is that your person, I want to say your person sees a huge difference between both you and them. It kind of comes in as a gap here. All right. See, this want to be better here in your reading for your person. It's coming in as, well, then they would accept me. It's like that. Then they'll take me back here. So to make sure I'm on the right track here. See, this is an opportunity for your person. You're, of course, to come towards you, but more importantly here, everything that I spoke about here in your reading, to work through that awkwardness. So why do they feel awkward here? See, it's not really about you for your person here, this is what needs to happen in terms of your person. It's not really about you and where you're at. It's really about where your person is and what, when we're there at this point in time and what they are going through in terms of the star card. See, for your person, it comes in as a wish here. The wish to be better. It's like, I wish I could just get rid of it. My past behavior, I wish I could just wave a magic wand and it wasn't there. It wouldn't be there. It wouldn't be hanging around here, or it's like a dark cloud for your person in a way here, guys, when they think about it. Hence why you come in with the Hanged Man card. But what it also talks about here in your reading is that they don't want to go back. They don't want from here on out to behave that way anymore. They definitely want changes here. See, this Hangman card for your person, it comes in as wanting to be independent here, wanting to be stable, wanting security within themselves here, guys. But in order to attain that, there's a lot that, well, with the Hanged Man card, there's so much that needs to happen. It kind of comes in as the Ten of Wands in a way here, guys, in this reading. Yeah, the Hanged Man card. Not wanting to do things for others here, for others' approval is what I'm getting. Yeah. There is a sense here with the Hanged Man card that your person has pulled back, okay? Pulled back from a lot of things here because they are ending out a past toxic cycle for themselves here. And in order to deal with it here, your person has to reflect. I think that's the best word here, guys, to reflect and to work through it here. Yeah, of course, I would get here, there are days in terms of this wish card here, the star card, that they could just wave that magic wand and it would all disappear. In terms of making changes for your person, a lot of what they've it's already been set in stone in terms of how your person is recognized here. And so that in itself is a lot of unpacking, hence why you come in with the Hanged Man card and your person feeling I think they, awkward, extremely awkward when dealing with situations and others here. It's like rocking up to a party. Yeah, it's just a scenario. Your person walking in the door and everyone's just ready to like get on it and have a good time here, but they need your person to kind of spark it up here. That's what makes it awkward, because your person doesn't want to. They don't want to spark it up in a sense and get the party going. Not like that anymore. See, what it tells me here in your reading, like I said, it's not about others, it's about your person. Where if they were going to walk into a room here, it has to be about them. It's about, well, what I get there, it's about your person being happy with themselves as opposed to feeding off others to make them happy in a sense. Here, guys, I would say that there is a calmness about your person. here. See, with the star card coming in here, guys, I do get here, you know, your person is quite sensitive here, or their internal compass is kicking in here, where your person may feel uncomfortable in certain situations where they felt comfortable here. Hence that awkwardness here, guys. Maybe even shy here. To be involved here, guys. So, in a way, what I'm also picking up here in your reading is that your person may pick and choose when they go out and where they go here. Yeah, because what it also talks about here in your reading for your person, it's that exchange. So what kind of, when people project that happiness of seeing your person, let's get the party going, you know, this past here where your person, and, you know, fed off it and fed others here in your reading, where they just got into the party, what it talks about here in your reading is that, yeah, of course, people are happy to see your person, but they're mindful and they're cautious in terms of their response here. Where it's like, so it doesn't get taken out of context in a sense here, guys, when it comes to your person. See, that's all that part of, or that wish to here, to be better. See, there is a big change when it comes to your person here. That intuitive nudge, that inner knowing for your person, they're beginning to trust it. But it does make your person feel uncomfortable here because they're sensitive. They're quite sensitive. And I did speak about being shy here and empathetic here in your reading. See, I get here is that your person can see the truth about people. And what I mean there is that they know why they overindulge others. They see something along those lines. They see that now. It's coming in as, because of what your person is doing with themselves, the work that they're doing with themselves here. All right, guys, when I spoke about that empathetic, but that empathy here in your reading and compassion, they see why people overindulge in terms of drinking. And what I mean there is that they see what's deep here, what's hidden, what people are trying to hide from here, what they avoid and ignore. I'd say they're quite sensitive at this point in time to others here, and also to yourself, which is why it proves to be awkward here in your reading. Yeah, awkward. Because it would really, I want to say, cut like a knife for your person if you came in a certain way towards them here. So I do get they are making sacrifices here in your reading. Now, coming in with yourself here, guys, in a way it's similar. You do want your own independence here. This is what I'm getting with the star card. Okay, wanting to be independent, wanting to, it comes in as wanting to make your own money, but wanting to make it your way here, where you are the boss. You have control over your stability, your destiny here is what I get. Your stability, your security, you do that for yourself. You don't allow anybody else to do that for you. Now, coming in with the Hanged Man card, it has always been a certain way is what I'm getting, and you too are shredding that skin here. It is talking about here in your reading. What I'm also picking up is being honest with those around you, with the people that you work with here, people that you work with. See, what I get there with the Hanged Man card, see, even for yourself here, doing things for others, all right? But that doing things for others is coming in as a tradition and religion. This is how you've been raised, to always show, to look after and to care for others, all right, guys? And not expect anything back in return here. It just was that way. Now, what your reading is talking about here is, I'm not like that anymore. I want to pull some more cards here. Yeah, see, for yourself, it's about bossing up. Here, guys, coming in with the Hanged Man card, it does prove to be, for you, it's an awkwardness here. It's awkward for you to do that because things have always been a certain way, and to say, no, this is how I do things now. Yeah, I do things for me here. Yeah, for me, by me. Okay, I make the decisions for myself. Here, yeah, there may be principles within that Hanged Man card, within the past, that you still hold on to in terms of respect here. But there is a fine line, is what I'm getting. All right, let's keep going. Let me just split these cards one more time here, guys. All right. Whew. Okay, so you're coming in with the King of Pentacles, you're coming in with the Empress, and you are also coming in with the Hierophant here, guys. It's definitely coming in with your person here in your reading. It is exactly what I was talking about in terms of yourself here, as well as your person here. When you're coming in with the King of Pentacles, it talks about your independence here. All right, guys? That's how I'm seeing it. You're definitely coming in with Taurus energy here, guys, and yeah. Your stability here, and I spoke about your person wanting to make changes here. Okay, definitely ending out a past cycle. This is both you and your person here. And you're reading for both you and your person, it is stability here. Okay. Now let me just deep dive into that for you here in your reading. what I do get here with the, I get here, it's definitely about your person wanting to be better here. Because of the way in which you're coming in here with the Empress card here. Venus is in Aries at this time. Yep. See, the obstacle and the challenge here in your reading, and I told you there's a gap. There's a gap, but this is how your person sees it here in your reading. I don't think you see them that way. All right. Now, what it's talking about here in your reading is that for your person, they realize that there is a gap, but this gap is coming in as a past cycle here that needs to end. That's what it's talking about. But what it also talks about, it's coming in as there is a lot here, this awkwardness for your person. There is a lot that needs to happen for your person. That's how they see it. There's a lot to actually work through here and transmute and release in terms of negative attachments here in your reading. Because what I get with the Empress card here, and you do have the Star card, is that you've already gone through some kind of transformation. So you are stable, you are wanting to build your stability when you come in with the King of Pentacles and the Empress. See what it tells me there in your reading when you're coming in with the Star card and the Hangman card in terms of yourself. Here guys, there was a lot that you needed to unpack, and there has been a lot that you have ended out here guys in terms of negative attachments, of course, here in your reading, in terms of the outdated belief system here. Okay, the past program, you've already worked through that past program here, where you were able to recognize here guys, the truth about yourself, coming in with the Empress here in your reading. But it also talks about here is that it was an obstacle and a challenge to change that, is what I'm getting. See, it comes in as material resources. That was really important to you. That's how you saw yourself here. But there are changes here, guys, that you were just about ready to make here. But these changes are about being your own boss and bossing up here, and not allowing other people to pull you back, is what I'm getting. See what it talks about here also with the Hierophant guy, and what I get from the picture, the symbols on there, is that it's coming in as they want you to wait for them to go through this transformation. I'll be quite honest, because this Hierophant guy's got his hand up. Look, I don't know if you can see it. Now, where is it? There. But it comes in as, here in your reading, well, you just keep moving forward, is what I'm getting. Yeah. All right, let me pull some more cards here, guys. That's how I'm getting those two cards, to be quite honest, here. Because you're self-motivated here, guys. You know, you do things for yourself. You keep moving forward here. Moving forward, you invest in your passionate endeavours here. You do the things that you love to do. And that is exactly what your person sees with you here. Knows about it here in your reading. I just get here in your reading is that for both you and your person, there is a personal growth happening here. All right, let's go. Oh my gosh. You were coming in with the Four of Wands. You have the Devil. You have the Ten of Pentacles here in your reading. Once this momentum starts here, guys, potentially here in your reading, this is going, nothing's going to stop you. Both you and your person are going to work, you know, work really hard for this, work hard, going to work on it here. This is something that you both want here, guys. That's the potential here. Okay, it talks about discipline. That's what I'm getting. There are two sides to the devil here, of course, the negative and the positive here. Okay, it talks about being ambitious here in your reading. See, it's not just about coming together for each other. Oh, that's a big part of it here, guys. All right, and I'm not dismissing it or anything here in your reading. What it's also talking about is being able to continue what you've already started, what you've already put your time and attention into. That's what it's also telling me here in your reading. That want to strive, to climb here. Oh, there's no way your person, what I get with this Devil card coming in here, and you do have the King of Pentacles, who is someone who works really hard here, guys. Yeah. They're driven. The King of Pentacles. You know, the King of Pentacles and the Devil card, what I pick up there is that this person will drive for hours just to go to work. If that is the only job that they could get, they'll do it, guys. Then they'll find another job that's closer, and then they'll change that and go somewhere else. Here. And they work hard. They're tireless, man. This person will get up early in the morning just to go to work. Get home late at night, sleep, get up, go to work. Get home, sleep. It's coming in that way. Yeah, of course, they like their creature comforts here, guys, as well. This is something that's undeniable, is what I'm getting for both you and your person. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's come in with the advice card here. It's your person here in your reading. The Four of Pentacles here. It's your person coming in with the Devil card here. Alright? And what I get there in your reading is that your person isn't going to want to share you. Share you with anybody, in a sense. And you mean a lot to them. How else can I put that? It has to happen for your person. I spoke about that awkwardness here when I came in with the Hangman card for your person. It's that. And I did talk about your person being quite sensitive at this time and quite shy. Here in your reading, they do want this. They do want the Four of Wands and also the Ten of Pentacles. But what I get here, guys, is that you both do. You both want this. You haven't let it go. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, book an image reading, tarot reading with me. Check out the details in the description box as to what an image reading is and also a tarot reading, because there is a difference. Alright, or alternatively, check out the New Earth Community website. Right, catch you later, guys. Thank you for your reading. Bye.